Shalom, Rainicorns. I'm Ellie, and welcome to my lazy podcast. Only reason I call it lazy is because of the way I look. Everything else takes a lot of effort. So therefore, I'm not going to care too much what I look like. So, I started off this channel doing, podcasts, and a lot of them have gotten removed. And since then, the way I was doing my podcasting was no longer available. So I'm doing it this way now. I have an actual camera. I have my bigger microphone. And yeah. I wasn't showing my face on my podcasts, which is why it didn't matter before. And so I don't feel like editing these too much. So I'm just going to upload the raw footage. You still get the sound quality, which is what most people watch podcasts for anyway. And I wasn't showing my face regardless before either. It was just a still picture. So, don't you worry about it. Anyway, I kind of just want to talk about, we're in a new year now. And if you have to be able to follow all the calendars. I follow the Hebrew calendar, the Gregorian calendar, the lunar calendar or Chinese calendar, and the astrological calendar. Yesterday was New Year's, Rosh Hashanah, for the Hebrew calendar. So we're in a new year now. We're in a new cycle. The thing is, on top of people being unaware, they don't know what it means. The last Hebrew year was absolutely amazing. The reason it's so easy for a lot of us to be able to reach our goals is because we don't wait for a new year in order to get something started. People like me. I want to tell you what this is, but you might know. Some of it just fell out. Oh. Alright. And so, when you're the type of person that doesn't say, oh, I'm going to wait till New Year's to do this, then you get more things done. But a lot of people like to wait until the new year in order to even get started on things. And so, they probably didn't see this coming, for one. And they have no idea what anybody is in for. Right now, we're in the period of harvest. We're in harvest season. I don't know how many times I need to say this. Because, despite how anyone might feel about how things are supposed to be, this has been the energy cycle for the longest time. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. When you are in a repeated energy cycle, it doesn't matter how much you resist it, something is going to happen. You can choose to be in a situation where you don't experience it directly, but everyone else is still experiencing it. Therefore, you experience it without having it for yourself. You just see everybody else experiencing it. So it's not as if you're untouched. It's just, it's not in your personal reality. So, I am partaking. This has been the harvest energy cycle for a long time. It's very strong. It's been strong for a very, very long time. This might be the strongest it's ever going to be for the time being. Of course, up until this point, it's the strongest, but I don't think it's going to be this strong after this year. At least not for the next few years. You guys, Even though it's way more serious than an economic crash, it's way more serious than a pandemic, it's way more serious than monetary struggle. This is the end. Look at the dates. Look at what they name our generations. I'm part of Generation Z. Z is the end of the alpha beta system. So, what's next? My son is in Generation Alpha. Alpha. Doesn't there have to be an Omega? Yes, that generation comes next. What's going on? Somebody tell me what's going on. You know, somebody has to know. That's just how I feel about it. And just a heads up, you guys, my camera just kind of struts off whenever it wants to. So if I don't have a full video, then that's just going to be it. I'm not going to edit, and I'm still figuring things out. And so, yeah, just a heads up. But y'all, get your house in order. You should, at this point, if you don't have a garden set up, you should have dirt or seeds or fertilizer, or at least books containing the information needed. You should have some sort of outside investment of money, whether that be real estate or cryptocurrency or gold or silver or any other precious metal. Even having a particular type of retirement fund is better than just having cash itself. A savings account is okay, but you need to have money outside of your income money where you store it in your bank account. Even your cash in your wallet. You should have some sort of survival gear. Whether that's a lot of water. You have generators, energy packs, batteries, non-perishable foods, food stocked up in general. You should have those 3 things. Alternate form of wealth. This is either survival or having like food stored up, just stuff like that. Alternate power source. And your survival outside of power. I feel like power and survival are a little different. So, money, power, resources. Yeah, we're just kind of at that point. Have you guys seen what's happened everywhere? I mean, like, West Coast been on fire for a while. We have the same hurricane happen every year, pretty much, in Louisiana. It's just on different scales. And this one happened to be an extremely high scale compared to one that we had before. Oh, and apparently, because of that hurricane, there are after effects in New York and Philadelphia. Oh, and then there's another one on the other side. It just hit Mexico, but no one's talking about that one. This is going to hit the East Coast. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't say this stuff to be pessimistic. I just really want you to think about it. Are you prepared for whatever can happen and will happen? Nowhere is safe 100% of the time. There is natural disaster to happen everywhere. It just depends. Like in my area, I don't have to worry about floods. Probably a flash flood, but I don't have to worry about floods. We're next to the river, but it would take a lot for the river to spill over to where I'm at. And if that does happen, then woo-wee. But, for regular, we deal with tornadoes. So who's to say a strong tornado won't do something? And if it does, I have to be prepared. If it doesn't, great. At least I was prepared though. Somebody else might have had a situation. I can give them something or I can sell it to them. So you have to think about that too. We're going back to bartering. Money's still going to exist. We're still going to have like, silver, gold coins, and people will probably be able to use cryptocurrency on the blockchain, because I think blockchain exists past regular internet. I think the blockchain is also like has its own satellites. So whatever ether they're using to keep that going, that'll probably be useful in the future. That's one of the only reasons why I even talk about it, because if I didn't believe blockchain had its own way of staying in existence past the internet, I probably wouldn't have felt too safe about it either. But there is a way apparently to access your cryptocurrency outside of internet. Now, it won't be on apps. I don't think it'll be on apps on your smartphone. I think it'll be, in some other way, some other form. But even still, just having that information is already some sort of security. It's like, oh, okay. So we just got to figure that out though, y'all. But it's a lot. It's a lot. And so I hope you guys appreciate the new setup. At least on this channel. I do have 2 other channels where I talk about spirituality, and my vlog channel, where I'll vlog my life, or I'll talk about different topics, just not in a podcasty form. I'll do like story times and stuff like that too. But yeah, this is the background and format that I use for my vlog channel mostly, sometimes my spiritual channel, and now it will be for my podcast channel. Just to, spruce things up. We're in a new time, so we got to change up a lot. I'll probably be doing a lot of editing in this room too. I can't wait to do like more day in the lives. I did a day in the life TikTok vlog the other day, and it was like so cool. I love doing those, and it's really cool to just like share my life experience with people, because everybody has different life experiences, and I want to be able to do more of that. But less about me. We are talking about certain things going on, so I want to keep the focus on this. But yeah, y'all, with us being in a new year, it's a new